Hello guys, how's it going? Dang, it's bright outside. Back with another day. Here we got Pennie, our newest addition to the fleet. We have Appa outside. He's just hanging out. Don't worry, that gate can't hit him. He's parked just strategically. It's like, mwah. It's like, it's perfect. But speaking of perfect, not this car. We have Luis over there. She's perfect. Say hi, Luis. This car's not perfect though. I missed something when I bought it. You guys, all two people that see this, because nobody watches these yet, but let me get a flashlight. Click. Illuminate. So, as you can see, probably nothing at all in the slightest. But if you look really hard and you really crane your neck a certain way, you can tell that the oil pan's missing. Like if you look right there, you can see those two bolt holes right at the bottom of the block. It's so blurry. You can see those two bolt holes. It's not gonna focus for me, is it? Oh yeah, you can. All right, there you go. Yeah, that's the crank. That's the bottom of the crank. It's missing an oil pan. Yeah. That was an oopsie. That was an oopsie poopsie. I just completely overlooked it, to be honest. I cranked over the engine cranked over. It didn't have a dipstick, which isn't the most unnormal thing ever for especially older cars. Sometimes they're just missing them, especially like parts cars, stuff like that. People take them. They're hard to find. You need a dipstick, you break yours, you lose yours, whatever. You take it out of a parts car. So, yeah, I fucked up. There's no other way to say it. It's missing an oil pan, which probably means the cranks are rusted solid and it's done. It is donezered. So, on the bright side, what can we do with this to better ourselves? Not to mention this body is just like terrible. Why about it? I thought it had a somewhat mechanically salvageable engine, which it seemed like it did. Overall, I have tons of parts. It doesn't seem like it because that shelf's kind of empty, but I've got 3 of those yellow bins. All those parts on top are new parts, and then I've got 3 yellow bins underneath that are full of like some new parts, some old parts, some used parts off of just a bunch of these. And then I've got a bunch more parts outside. There's some floating around down there. There's a head of shelves. There's shelves of head over there. Shelf with some heads over there. Fuck, that was hard to say. That brown box behind that bolt rack or part rack is full of Donnie's internals. That's the head pepper. Pulled that to do a head gasket and a refresh on the oil pan and starter. And just get it cleaned up. The inside needs some love. So, but what I think the plan is to do is to get this stuff stripped. And then we're gonna take all of this stuff and put that on pepper. And then in addition, what we'll also do is we'll take the door seals, because it's got good door seals, it's got good door trim. We'll take those, leave the door cards. We might switch the steering wheel because the steering wheel is pretty good. Other than that, we'll probably take the floor mat, Porsche floor mat. And then the biggest one, really, that's going to make the biggest thing here is this hatch. The hatch, as you can see, is pretty clean. It's a little dirty, needs a wash, but it's really, really well intact. Not very faded, not really destroyed yet. Really well intact in the corners, isn't peeling away from itself yet. That's what Peppers is doing right now. The struts are shot, but that's okay because Peppers are good. As you can see, we already took the hatch seal out because hatch seals are hard to find. They're expensive, and that one was a good one, so we took it out. We're probably going to take the entire hatch with this and the lockers in the bottom, and then we'll either switch over Donnie's hatch off the purple car, or we'll take the one off Pepper. We'll see. We'll see. But that's the plan. Take this bad boy out. There's a vacuum tank in here. I don't like fishing around. I'm gonna get fucking spider bites, but there's one in there. It's Someone's had their way with that. Yeah, just take what we can off of this, make her useful, and then hopefully just sell her for not too much of a loss. I fucked up, you know. Thought this was a better project than it was, and it's not. So, gonna get rid of her, get her on the way. Pepper's not here right now. She's in storage. Here's the alley. Right now it's about to rain, so I actually shouldn't be filming, but here's the 5-speed. That's gonna go into Donnie. There's the hood off of Pennie. Pennie is the Pennie colored car. She's bronze. This is Pennie. So we call it Pennie. There's Donnie's hood. Here's Salt. Salt, how are you doing? I shouldn't fuck with you. It's about to rain. I should leave you covered, to be honest. Here's Salt. Got a little snark, breathing. Gotta cover all this stuff up.